Very funny man. Please welcome Arnie Pollinger. Arnie, come up here, buddy. Arnie. Come on. There he is.
I'm an unemployed lawyer. I'm collecting unemployment insurance, which means I can still leech off society, but now I don't even have to work for it. My first client, Rick, was a drug dealer who was convicted of dealing 25 tons of marijuana. I knew I was in trouble when I went to visit him in jail, and he kept insisting, I'm innocent, I'm innocent. It was only 20 tons. I'm like, Rick, that's not exactly the kind of technicality I can work with. Then the IRS was after him. The IRS. Even Bob Dole's got too much compassion to get a job there. Have you ever actually been to the IRS? With all the budget cuts, they now have mannequins sitting at all the desks. You still can't get them to settle anything, but at least they're more personable about it. I had another client who had over $2,000 in parking tickets. I told him, I'm a lawyer, not a magician. So, now that I'm out of work, I've been reading the Help Wanteds. I answered an ad for a real estate appraiser. I walked in and said, this building's beautiful. Then I saw another ad for a collections attorney. I brought my baseball cards. I answered another ad for an early intervention specialist, but by the time I got there, they'd already hired everyone. Then I saw a good ad for a copywriter. They wanted a writing sample, so I Xeroxed War and Peace. I'm married. I have a 3-month-old daughter. I met my wife 10 years ago at a punk rock dance club here in Boston called Spit. But now that we're older and more mature, our club of choice is Expectorate. A nice evening on the town for us is a candlelight dinner, a romantic movie, and slam dancing. I think my daughter inherited our punk rock genes. After she was born, her hair started to form a natural mohawk. And we can only put her to sleep by singing her, I Want to Be Sedated. And lately she's been taking her teething ring and trying to put it through her nose. Kids. It's really weird having a baby. She's growing and changing every day. I was feeding her the other day and thinking, wow, this is the oldest she's ever been. Then I thought, gee, I could say the same thing. I remember driving my wife to the hospital when she was in labor. It's the one time we have a really good excuse to drive like a jerk. I made an illegal U-turn, went down a one-way street the wrong way, gave another guy the finger. It was great. As far as I'm concerned, it was the best part of the whole pregnancy. I can't wait to have another kid. People ask me if I was in the delivery room when the baby was born. It's the 90s. Of course I was in there. What choice did I have? Besides, who else would be in front of the camera for my wife to videotape? The next day, the pediatrician comes in to give the baby her first exam. I guess he's got to check out her first load or something. So he looks in her diaper and goes, ooh, look at the color, look at the texture, look at the pattern, it's perfect. I'm like, thanks, Rembrandt, just send me the bill. I was nervous that the hospital would accidentally switch babies on us. Then I saw her receding hairline, and I knew she was mine. That was before her mohawk came in. I'm always paranoid that everyone's staring at me. Being unemployed is not so bad, but I'm paranoid that I'll end up with a job. Thanks.
Arnie Pollinger, ladies and gentlemen. Arnie!